This playthrough is rated E for everyone.
There's only ever two, a master and an apprentice. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Lufia and the Fortress of Doom. In the last episode, we found ourselves a ship, found ourselves that treasure cave, and we got some information to where Artea is, but it's a go-to between a go-to between a go-to, and now we're finding his apprentice. So hopefully this will help us in our endeavors. But before that, I want to lift the ring from Lufia. Yeah, instead of remove, they call it lift. You know, to at least in the context I understand, lifting was to, like, you know, pickpocket something from someone. But anyway, all right, let's give the sonic ring to Vol. We want his agility to be at least a reasonable height before we encounter the apprentice. No reason. Are you serious, game? Seriously? A battle right before the apprentice? Are you high? Okay, whatever. Wow, I did not expect that. That was random. Huh. Well, this generally surprised me. I did not think you could get attacked in this room. Wow. Okay. Actually, I might as well heal myself. Magic-wise, probably should. Actually, I'll use a high magic on myself. I might need to cast strong on myself a few times. So, okay, now we're good to go. Who are you? Don't interfere with my practice. Wait, I have something for you. A letter! A letter? Show it to me. Oh, from my friend the Grenoble. He helped me a lot when I was young. Vol's like, okay, are we gonna get to the point? Oh, yes, you want to ask about Artea. Do you know? I do, but I can't tell you anything. Why not? Yeah, why? You making us run around for no reason? You may be someone important, but I can't tell you where Artea lives. Well then, how can I make you tell me? We shall battle each other one-on-one for real. Are you truly brave enough to accept my challenge? Are you brave enough to save the president? I mean, battle the apprentice? Of course we are. For boss battle against the apprentice. Probably one of the hardest boss battles in the game relative to your level in this case, because we're by ourselves. So he has an ability called Fake, which raises your agility. And if your levels are too low or you have too low of agility, he'll run circles around your main character and possibly get like 2 or 3 hits in before your turn. So let's see if we can get the sleep arrow to work. Ah, nuts. All right, fine. We'll get Power Gore to activate at least. This is why I quit the Sonic Ring. So I could actually get a couple of hit them. So I could actually at least not have them run circles around me. So we'll get a couple of turns in on this until we get our... sent me pretty hard. Okay, so we'll use a high potion on the next turn. Since I'm just fast enough to be able to... Oh, I was expecting him to go after me. Okay, whatever. Also, another challenge here is he has a chance to crit you, so you have to be kind of a little bit careful there. I do one more attack and then... let's go ahead again, and then we'll heal. Okay, then we'll use a high potion again, and then... Okay, now we want to start using mid arrows on him just to weaken him down. I was hoping the sleep arrow would work, but it is... oh, his fake must have ran out. Yeah, he always casts fake if he's... Oh, lucky for me, it didn't raise it as high this time. Now he's starting to heal himself. He must be almost out of juice. Or getting close anyway. Okay, let's see. We're out of our mid arrows. So I guess we'll just kind of actually go all in at this point. So, okay, yep. I could use that power gourd, but I think we'll be... maybe I could have used another power gourd. Might have to use another... Might have to start healing myself at this point, so... Actually, probably should use Drain on him, now that I think about it. Yeah, he's starting to heal himself all the time now. He's only got so many potions, so he'll eventually run out. Yeah, he's getting a little annoying here. There we go, got him. All right. Yeah, I should have cast Jerin at the very beginning, but I was kind of just focused on attacking him at that point, so... You are a good person, I can tell by your energy. You'll tell me? Artea's in Elfrea right now. Well, where's that? I don't know where that is. Yeah, exactly. Tell me where that is. The Village of Elves. Oops. Well, I could have told you that. I mean, with a name like that, what do you expect? I don't know, but anyway. The Village of Elves. Humans may not enter. You will not find it without an elf helper. Oh. So where's Elfrea? Go south and cross the desert. You'll find a small island surrounded by the 3 islands. That's Elfrea. Listen, Elfrea is far away. You'll have to travel through 3 towns to get there. And let me guess, I'm going to have to help people within each of those 3 towns to get to Elfrea, right? I played this JRPG before. I understand. Thanks for all your help. Take this. It'll make you faster and stronger. Ooh, a speed potion. I will not be giving it to him yet. So, all right, let me go ahead and remove the Sonic ring, put back on the power ring, and put the Sonic ring back on her. And because it reset my characters, it changed my combat order again. They really want to put Lufia in the second place. So, all right, I'm gonna head back to the treasure cave because now that we're at level 10, we can now go into the. Oh yeah, and I gotta get these treasures too. Mid arrow. Oh, I could use those. I forgot those treasures were there. Oh well, whatever. All right, I'll see you back in the treasure cave. So, or I'll after to get the objective for level 3. Ah, Lufia gained a level from that battle. Oh, not bad stat. Really low intelligence? Huh. Alright, we're back in Grenoble here. We're gonna go to the treasure cave a little bit just to get a little extra treasure, so because we reached level 10, so we're gonna be coming back here every time we gain 5 levels so we can go to the next 4, so we can take advantage of that area, get some gold, stuff like that. So what we're here for is to get the 3rd level, the silver wick, for 1,000 gold pieces. Now the thing is, most of these treasures you can actually sell them to other vendors to get extra money. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult, but nothing we can't handle. So, all right, let's head back to the cave there. Now, I'm actually not sure if that breaks the storyline for the treasure cave if you don't sell it back to him. I just tend to sell it back to him so I don't mess with it. So, I mean, you can do it if you want to. Like I said, it's only a little bit extra gold. Like I said, 100, which, I mean, yeah, gold is in short supply at this point, but it's not so bad that I need it. I'm not trying to min-max in this game, so. And gold will eventually be plentiful. It just takes a hot minute, that's all, so. Alright, we're on the 3rd floor here, so. Alright, let's grab all the treasure. Got a high potion. Bomb. What bombs do is they hit everything. We got something new here. A spike newt! Yeah, they hit all enemies, so I'll eventually want to buy some of those for up ahead. So spike newts, they have 46 HP, no types, no strengths or weaknesses, 19 experience, 13 gold, and they can drop the poison pin accessory, which basically allows you to protect against the the poison condition. So, and you know, I just realized I forgot to heal Lufia of magic. Whoops. Well, I'll just use a high magic on her. That's not big. Man, I'm really bad about how many playthroughs have I done where I've just forgotten to go to the end to heal. Quite a few, I think, if I remember correctly. So weird. I mean, I could go back, but I was like, man, like I said, no, I only got one high magic. Oh well, that's fine. Whatever. Empty. Sour cider. I'm gonna go and cast float. Oh yeah, and after you beat the apprentice, he heals you or restores your conditions. So all right, we got magic guard here. All right, into the next area. Let's see, empty. Escape. Ooh, we can escape. Empty. Found a revive there. Awesome. All right, got a new enemy here. The Dracu Rose. What, are they gonna drain our blood? I'm going to suck your blood! Well, probably, I don't know. See, Dracu Rose, they have 35 HP, no type, they're weak to fire, but we don't have fire right now. No strength, no resistances, 22 experience, 74 gold, and they can drop high arrows, which are not too bad. I wouldn't say crazy good, but they're better than what what you can get currently, so not really a bad idea to mess with them, so let's track them. Yeah, I think we can one-shot most of these guys anyway, so. Oh, well, not quite. Not quite the zombie. Luckily, the zombies do not turn you into zombies if you attack them, so there's that at least. Yeah, they drop a decent amount of money, so. I mean, we're eventually going to run into creatures that give us more gold, which is nice. Yeah, so many empty treasures here. What a pain. I don't like dealing with empty treasures. I just want to grab all of it, man. I mean, what can you do? Oh, well, whatever. Yeah, I don't want to get hit in there. Okay, I got a smoke ball in there, so let's see. So if sometimes I'm like, stopping for brief periods, it's usually I'm looking at my notes for where stuff is, like where treasures are and everything like that. So might as well just float through this. I was about to say, I thought there was a treasure here. Miracle. It's a miracle. Empty. Oh, Aguro gained a level from that, and we got high magic from one of the mages that popped up. Oh, really good stat growth. Nice. Yeah, so, there we got Sweetwater here. Man, I got crit a few times during that last battle. Ouch. Yeah, to heal a little bit. Actually, probably should heal a little bit more, actually. Probably should start using the potions. Like I said, we're getting to a point where regular potions really aren't going to be doing much for us. Maybe get some more high arrows. And a float. Can't help but saying float in that way, you know, because, well, actually, I would say we all float down here because of, you know, it, for those who are familiar with that. So, they got high magic here. There we got another high potion. Awesome. Yeah, we can really utilize this stuff, you know, so, alright. Let's see what we get here. An apron. Apron? I don't think I've ever worn an apron even for cooking. And we got a brawn breast here. What's that? Brawn breast? Wait, it's a better accessory for Lufia, or a better shield for her, but brawn breast? Huh. Weird. And the apron, yeah, is worse, so don't worry about equipping it. Then we got a revive. Broadsword. A broadsword! Or broad helm? What? I think it's supposed to be bronze helm. What's with the translations thing? No one's gonna get the reference for the broadsword. Alright, wait, let's keep going on. Let's see, spike shoes. I think I want to give those to Aguro, I think. Yeah, gives them a little bit of a attack boost. Then we got nothing there. Nothing there. And a water ring. I want to give this to Lufia. What this does is it improves your it improves the damage of the deuce. Well, anything that's water affiliate, it does it gives it like a bit of a small boost. I think it's like a 10% boost or something like that, which it can be huge at this early in the game because of all the damage it does. So alright, and then we get the silver wick itself. Okay, so I'm gonna meet you outside of the cave, and we'll turn this in. Alright, we're back in Grenoble. Oh, and the poison pin, sorry, I was incorrect on the poison pin. I don't know why I was thinking it was an accessory. Poison pin is a arrow that does that gives you the poison condition. I was thinking of something else, another game. Sorry about that. And for whatever reason, I quickly went over it. Oh yeah, I want to give the bronze helm. And by the way, it's supposed to be bronze. I quickly went over the broadsword, but didn't actually say anything. I just looked at it and like, yep. It's cursed. What it does is it sticks to your body, and you have to go to the priest to get rid of it. And what it does is it drops your attack accuracy. Yeah, you don't want to equip cursed weapons, so sell that sucker. So yeah, you know when you have too much of a good thing, and you're like, wait a minute, should I be equipping that? No, do not equip it, sir. That is danger territory. So you know. Do not touch the cursed items. So, all right, let's head back in there. So, okay. Oh wait, no, I don't know why I talked to that guy again because I mean, yeah, but anyway. All right, let's give her the silver wick for 1,000 gold. So, all right, cool. And we can spend that for later. Obviously, I don't need it right this second. Let's see. Might save that for the next area. Yeah, I don't think I need anything right now. Okay, yeah, we'll be good. Okay, let's head on to the next area now. So, you know, I will go. Well, I'm gonna leave this in. You know, how about I go rest before I go onwards? Can I do that, please? And I'm mad at myself. Yeah, look at that damage with the dew spell. Oh, I mean, yeah, the bats were weak against it. Oh, we got another mid arrow. Nice. No, what was I gonna say? Well, I want to heal. Yeah, I'll pay it. Yeah, one day I'll remember to heal off screen without having to mess with the viewers, but man, today's not the day. Alright, let's head on to the next area. Yeah, now that we gotta find those 3 towns, because, you know, we can't just go straight to Elfrea. We have to, you know, we have to walk all the way there. Actually, now that we've gotten past the apprentice, things should start getting a little bit easier now that we're gonna have, now that enemies are gonna have, oh, Vol getting into level from that. Okay, level. Now that enemies are gonna start having more weaknesses and strengths, and we're starting to get, like, items now that enemies are gonna have more weaknesses, and we have items that, I keep losing my train of thought. Anyway, we get items that will take advantage of those weaknesses, and it start making the game a lot easier now, so. It's a little annoying when you fight the giant rats and they keep spawning over and over and over again. Whoosh. I mean, I have the do spell, but... Alright, we're about to get a nice little teleport point around here, so if we get... Yeah, remember this shrine from earlier? Well, let's take a look inside and talk to the old man in there. And he also heals us too, which is... Since we need some healing, but... Yeah, before, I think we went through this door. So this is basically kind of like a teleport area. This will take us back to Alekia if we want to go back there. Yeah, you got 4 different points in the game. Well, technically 5, but and each of those doors lead to a different area. So if only you could jimmy open the doors, could you like skip half the game? But anyway, I'll protect the world from here. You'll be back again soon. But for now, yeah, I'll be back. Go to Elfrea, though. It's far. You must pass 3 towns to reach it. We were just told that, but I guess if you've taken a break since then, go south. The way will open for you. I'll give you part of my power for the next battle. Close your eyes. All right. Well, anyway, yeah, it's just a, you know, this is basically a mini teleport area that takes you to sections of the world. So, and it's a nice midway point for healing and purposes like that. So, yeah, nice. All right, let's head on to the next town. And he obviously gives you a hint if you've forgotten for some reason, so. Alright, there's one town, so. Alright, yay! And in we go. So, alright. Okay, well, we didn't find any battles in between that stuff, so I guess I don't have to do that. There's a rumor there's ghost haunts in the cave north of town. Oh, okay, cool. Well, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Well, I don't know, maybe someone I know is, but alright. Yeah, I don't know. I have a bad habit of wanting to, what's the word? Run through the bushes, even though I know there's nothing there. Anyway, here we find a bomb. And we find some high arrows. And we find a mid arrow. All right. Just a little bit of everything here. Just a bit of everything. All right. What do you got, lady? Raina just turned 10. I wish I could trade places with her. Why? What's going on that you need to... Anyway, we got a plum cider here. Why do you need to trade places with her? Is something going on with her? I mean, no one said anything, so I don't know what she's talking about, so... Well, we'll get the context here in a second, so... Sorry, but my daughter's ill, so I'm closing the shop. Oh! Is your daughter's name Rhea or whatever? Oh, is that why the woman wants to swap out with her because she's sick or something like that? That makes sense. You know how the old will say, well, the old would have gotten to that point, so they don't have much longer, so let the young have their chance at life, so. I promise I'll make you well, Raina. Thank you, Mark, but it's all right. No medicine has ever worked for me. Oh, you'll be fine. Our town has a ruby, the Hope Ruby. It makes your wishes come true. I'll bring it here. I know of it, but I thought it was a treasure of the Kingdom of Medan. I'm sure I could borrow it if I asked. Next time I come, I'll bring the Hope Ruby. Thank you, Mark. I'll go back to Medan. Oh, well, just ran right through us. Well, let's talk to the kid, see what she's trying to say, so. Anyway, find a stuffed pig there. Yeah, she's dying. She doesn't need her stuffed animals. I hope Mark doesn't do something stupid because of me. Is Mark Raina's boyfriend? How old are these kids? They're probably like 5 or 6. Well, maybe it's a... I mean, this... Maybe if it's a Disney movie, then yeah. Nah, kids all the time would pretend to be boyfriend or girlfriend all the time without understanding the context of it, so... Yes, he lives in the eastern town of Medan. He came to see me even after I became ill. Oh, he's so sweet. I know, but I wonder if I'll ever see him again. That won't happen. You'll have to get well. Yes, you're right. Well, what's she have? Does she have generic sickness that she'll die possibly? You know how a lot of early games used to, or early media used to just say I was sick, and they would never say the disease ever, because they didn't want to date it or whatever. You know, is it the C word? No, it's probably like pneumonia or something like that. Nobody knows the cause of my daughter's illness. No medicine can cure. No medicine? Well, I guess it is the C word then in this case. Well, actually, I guess pneumonia can't be cured in the same way either, even with what we know. Well, anyway. Alright, let's head on north. Well, we can't really do anything north of it. This cave is dangerous, so I make sure that no children enter. That's all you do all day? Well. Oh, we got a new enemy here. Frogs! These guys are kind of annoying. Not super dangerous, but they can cast the Dew spell, so it can hurt us. They have 46 HP, no types. They are weak to fire, which we still don't have yet. Resistant to water, obviously. 39 experience points, 20 gold. They don't drop anything. So, yeah, you want to take out these guys as fast as you can, just because of the whole. Well, I wanted to take them out because, you know, of. Just so close to where we can almost one-shot him with the Dew spell. The water ring is really good, although it's not the best ring in the game. It's helping us to clear out, like, well, I'll leave this in. It helps us to clear out random encounters. You know. And since we're so close to towns, we can spam our attacks, and we're getting just enough money now to where I can afford to just go to, yeah, we can just afford inns, even though I usually try to hold off on it, but... Alright, I almost made it to Midan. Dang it, game! I'm just gonna leave this in. Ooh, we got the red mages here. Okay, good. They didn't ambush me anyway, so... That's really the most dangerous thing, is running across a couple of these guys that ambush you, then you're in danger, you know, just in case... Ooh, we got some high arrows from the Dracu roses. Nice. Alright, we're in Midan. Happy music. I love happy music, so... hey! No rubies in the castle. They say it'll make any wish come true. Ooh! So it's like the Dragon Balls, huh? Alright, what do you got in the item shop? Sweet water, potions, a little bit of everything. Not that I need. Although, maybe I might buy another power gourd at some point, so... Might buy some mystery pins as well. Why don't you make a wish on the hope ring? It might just come true. You know what? I shall do that. Buy a couple of mystery pins for the that cures the confusion condition. Let's go and get some, 4 mystery pins, and then we'll get a power gourd. Since I used one in the last battle, that way we'll have some extras. So, since I only have a couple of power gourds, so. How about you? Oh yeah, 60 gold. No, I don't want to pay 60. I don't care. I got money. I'm not paying 60 gold. We can go back to Midan for a little bit cheaper. And we get an escape here. And a swing win. Get out of my way, Mark. Oh. Mark hurried off to the castle as soon as he came back from Kirov. What's the big rush? Thank you. Alright. Let's see. The hope ruby's great because my wish really came true. Yeah, well, I'm glad you're... Sharpness is what makes a sword. We sell the best weapons around. Okay, so I want to buy a spear. I think I want to buy a couple spears for the guys. Let me... yeah, 2 spears. I think I have enough for 2 spears. Yeah, 2 spears, a mace for Lufia there. And then I think I want to buy... Let's see, I want to buy 10 bombs right now. So let me buy those. Those hit all targets, and that'll be really helpful. Okay, let me equip those. Oh yeah, I need to sell the broad spear. Yeah, raise it by 14 points, which is really nice. And then Lufia with her mace. Have you ever seen a mace in real life? Those things are heinous, and you're giving that to Lufia to smack people with? Oof. Alright. Well, I mean, you never think about the consequences of in an actual RPG when you buy a weapon and just attack things. You just think of the numbers. But if you would think about logistically, like, what actually happens if you smack people with that stuff or stab people with that stuff, it's like, ooh. Anyway, we want to buy ourselves a... I think I just want to buy 1 wood helm because we're going to find something later. Wood helm. Wood shield. And then I want to buy a couple of chainmails. And I'm going to hold off on the chain cloth for now. I think that's it. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's see. Let's go and equip that stuff. Yeah, raise our points a little bit. And we'll raise a wood shield a little bit. And then, let's see, okay. Yeah, we're gonna leave the bronze helm on Ball, of course. Chainmail. And then wood helm. Okay. I think we're good. I always keep thinking about equipping the healed shoes on her just to get a little bit more attack, so. Man, what? Is she basically attacking someone with her healed shoes? Is that what she's doing? That's kind of crazy when you think about that, so. Alright, well, anyway. Let's keep exploring town. Let's see. Priest. Go ahead. Whoops, no. Oh, yeah, and you'd have to go here to lift curses. I don't think you can lift a curse without a priest, so it would force you to come back to town. Okay. This used to be an item shop, but the owner's daughter fell ill, so they went peacefully to Kirov. Yeah, that's where they ran off to, so. Oh, well. Alright, let's head on to the castle, see what's going on there, so. What the? Oh, it's you. Didn't I see you in the item shop in Kirov? What? Oh, you're the lady who came to Raina's house. What's the matter? You look troubled. I asked the king to lend me the ruby, but he wouldn't even see me. I promised Raina. What shall I do? Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Welcome to Majan Castle. Be sure to see the Hope Ruby. Is this thing like almost like a tourist trap or something like that? So I think there's an item over here. Yep. X potion. Nice. X potion, I believe, heals you completely. And then I believe there's another one over here. Yeah, an X magic. That'll heal you completely. At least I believe it is, if I recall. Go straight this way to the Hope Ruby. I love the castle music. Actually, I'd say I love music in this game, but I love all the music, so it's like one of those things. We'll go through the rest of that here in a second, but I'm just going to talk to all the people, so. I'm checking out suspicious people to protect the Hope Ruby. Well, I guess I'd be suspicious, huh? Because we all have different colored hair, and we've never been to this place before, so, you know. But yeah, all the music, I look at the music director's name and composer, but they did a really good job on just the game in general, so. I don't see your princess. She must be there again. Such a troublemaker. I haven't told anyone else, but there's a rumor that the Sinistral Amon has been revived. I hope it's just a rumor. Uh-oh, Amon? It wasn't that dangerous when we fought him as Maxim, so, I mean... And he's the Sinistral of Terror, I believe, so... Terror! Well, I mean, that would be scary. There was a gem mine north of town. The Hope Ruby was found there, too. Of course, it's empty now. As I recall, there's still an old man looking for rubies in the mine. Is he a dwarf or something like that? In a mine, in a mine, in a mine, where a million diamonds shine. No, nothing. Okay. I say that as if I expect you viewers to say stuff to me while I'm doing that. No matter what I wish for, my job won't ever be fun. I think I'll just take the day off. I didn't think you could do that in medieval times as a maid. And don't you need to get paid or work for your lord or whatever? I don't know. Actually, before we go down the stairs, let me talk to everyone upstairs first. Oh, no, I'm not an expert on medieval society, so you'll have to forgive me. You can get stuffed animals from the big shop in Lorbinia. I wish for one, and I sent a card, too. Wait, you sent a card just to get a stuffed doll? That badly? I wish for a busy shop every day. Oh. This is the Hope Ruby. Oh, so we had to plop down some... Is this like one of those, like, fountains where you just throw coins in the fountains even though you're not supposed to do that? It's said that wishes come true when you throw a coin in the spring and make a wish. Oh, okay. I wonder if it'd work for us. Or we could just get all the dragon eggs. I wish for on the ruby every day, but they never come true. Well, I mean, it's just there for superstition. Don't actually do anything. Are you here to make a wish on the ruby too? It really works? Yeah, right. I bet you're a plant. Fall, I'm gonna make a wish. Eh, whatever. Oh, I mean, it looks like an ancient ruby. Lufia throws in a coin. The coin sinks into the spring. Ask me what I wish for. I thought you weren't supposed to do that because they won't come true if you ask it. What'd you wish for? I won't tell. All right, Lufia. You keep... Wait. Oh, I didn't know it did that again if you ran back. I guess it's a... That spot is a specific, like, do I actually lose a coin every time that happens? I don't know. I mean, it's only a gold coin, so it's not like... It's not like... Watch, it's my gold. My precious. Sorry. I just really like gold. I really like gold. Anyway, let's head on. Check the princess. Ooh. Is it noble shenanigans? Princess, you shouldn't be in a place like this. You've been collecting all the coins turned into the fountain again, haven't you? Well, that's my job. It's sad. We call it the Hope Ruby, but I know she's made a class. What? The royal nobility has been lying to us this whole time? Say it ain't so. But the coins stored in the spring are what our country needs. But it's coins. Like, do enough people come here and throw coins that they can actually make a living off of that? Maybe. I mean, I know some towns in the real world do make a lot of money on the tourist trade, so...
I know, that's why it's sad. We can't defend the ruby forever. Our country must wake up someday.
Princess.
I wish the ruby was broken.
Oh. Well, I don't think that's up to us to do that. You can't enter here. Please leave. Oh. Dang it. We can't pull them out in their shenanigans? We can't just say, hey, you've been lying to people. Are we just not those type of people that we're not here to, like, really judge this country? I guess not. All right. Well, anyway, let's get out of here. But we just found out that Lufia's wish was fake. Oh, well. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? All right, let's get out of here. What the? Was that Mark? Yeah, it was Mark. I think it was anyway, so. Yeah, let's, All right, let's, was that Mark? Oh, why is he chasing me? Are they chasing him? What happened? Oh, Ruby was stolen. It's the most important thing in done. Oh dear.
No, it's not possible.
It's not true. It's impossible. It can't be. Uh-oh. Ruby disappeared. This town is finished. Does anyone else have any other dialogue if we go? Actually, now I'm actually kind of curious. If I go back into the building, did I actually have new dialogue?
Boy was running to Kiro carrying something red and shiny. That wasn't the... Could it be?
Oh dear. I think we know what yeah, it's pretty obvious what happened, so. Mark returned to Kiro again. He was in such a hurry. I wonder what's up. I mean, yeah, most of this dialogue isn't really pertinent. I could skip it, but the ruby was stolen? Can this be true? You could skip most of this dialogue in it. All it is just reiterating that, yeah, Mark, in fact, did steal the Hope Ruby. I mean, it's pretty obvious that he did it, but, you know. This used to be an oh, okay, that's the same. Okay, not all dialogue is different, but... Yeah, let me see what the castle... I usually don't do this, but... because, like I said, I like the dialogue in the game, but a lot of the NPC's dialogue isn't really that interesting.
What, the Hope Ruby was stolen? What's going to happen to our country now?
I don't know. I guess you're hosed. I wonder if Lufia still drops the coin in.
I guess I won't get a stuffed animal.
I'm afraid my business will suffer. Oh, the prince is here now. I was here the whole time. I don't know when the ruby was stolen. Huh, that's weird. The ruby was stolen while I was away for a second. Only a pro could do that. Mark, the 6-year-old?
I saw a little boy wishing on the ruby.
Oh, you can't wish on it anymore.
Destiny's giving us this chance to save our country.
Well, I mean, that's not your choice to make, princess. Then again, sometimes to make things grow, you have to get some trauma set to you, so...
Even if the ruby's gone, that doesn't mean my job will be easier.
Yeah, your skull will be made. You're kind of forced to clean the castle all day, every day. I don't even want to think about cleaning something ever. I mean, I clean because I need to at my house because I live by myself, but I don't love it, and I don't like doing it all day. Do you still stop me? You can't hear, please. Okay, fine. Yeah, I guess it's a case of, yeah, everyone's just like, the Hope Ruby's gone, I'm doomed, Alright, yeah, let's check everyone again since, why not? I mean, I can make these episodes as long as I want. I just tend not to, I tend to try and, I mean, they're already long enough. This game is short, but I'm playing it like a normal series, so there's Jim okay, that's the same thing. Like I said, I could probably make these shorter episodes, but I don't want to like make a series run too long, you know what I mean? I'm always up for even if I enjoy a game, I'm always up for the next one, so how can I apologize to the king when I was on watch when the ruby was stolen? Yeah, how'd you not see that? Where were you? What were you, sleeping? I was gonna make a quote from a movie, but that's not appropriate for this playthrough, so I will not say it. I kind of, that's the only thing I don't like about, our king is really depressed, now it's time to be brave. Tell that to your king then. Oh no, the ruby was stolen, what will I do now? I'll rule your kingdom like a leader is supposed to? I don't know. Just a thought. That's the only problem with playing games that that are like when I promote them as being like either E for everyone or T for teen. I can't. Sometimes certain dialogue I can't say because I'm trying to keep it within the boundaries of that. I mean, there's no law or no rule that I have to do that. I just tend to keep with the content of the game I'm playing. I want to keep it with what the content of the game provides. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. So if the game is dialogue is rated E, then I'm going to keep the game rated E for that context, so that way people are looking for the content. Now, if I was playing like now if I was playing Grand Theft Auto, then I'd be talking about all sorts of stuff on that one, but I'm not. I'd probably never play Grand Theft Auto anyway on record it. I'd probably, if I ever did, I'd probably stream it, but even then I probably wouldn't do that. Reina's disappeared.
What, Reina? But she's sick.
I thought Reina couldn't even stand. Please help me find Reina.
Of course, you stay here, Mark. It's dangerous from here on out.
No, I'm going. I promised Reina I'd show it to her.
I knew it. You're the one who stole the ruby.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious. I know it was wrong. I just want to make Reina well, that's all. Mark, that ruby doesn't have any power. It's all right, Mark. Let's do it together. It's very dangerous. Are you ready for that? Of course. Really? You're just letting a kid come with us? All right. Well, anyway, 20 gold. We're going to rest here, yeah, because it's cheaper than the other town. What's a tourist town? Of course they're going to charge Mark prices. That's what you do in a tourist town. You don't actually go to the hotels or anything. You try to go outside the tourist town or something like that. So I saw Raina walking towards the ghost cave. She looked very strange. Walking towards it? Well, that's weird. Well, we'll have to go to the ghost cave, I guess, and find her. So Raina just turned 10. Oh, okay, yeah. That's what the old lady was talking about. She wanted to trade places with Raina because she was about to die. Raina disappeared while I was sleeping. What shall I do? What shall I do? What shall I do? Well, go after her. You're her dad. I guess because you don't know where she's at, but someone just said she went to the ghost cave, so we want to go to the ghost cave. So, you know. I don't know. I mean, just a thought. Anyway, let's head on to the ghost cave there with a little boy in tow, of course. Oh, now we can go in? Raina entered the cave. I tried to stop her, but she looked strange and didn't seem to hear me. But you're an adult. She's a child. You should have been able to stop her. Moron. All right, anyway, we're in the ghost cave itself, so now we want to see if we can find Raina and get whatever treasures are inside. So, all right, let's find our way inside this place. So, we got some new enemies here. Ghost males. All right. Just as it sounds, they are males made of ghosts. No, 56, they are ghost types. They are no strengths and weaknesses. 20 experience, 74 gold, and they can drop light armor. So that wouldn't be bad if we got that. Not that I'm like planning for them to drop it, you know. Because if they did, that'd be awesome, but I'm not. Yeah, just with the do spell, we can, you know, weaken them just enough. So nothing to worry about. I'm trying to think if there's anything specific that I need to be worried about on them. I don't think so. Alright, yeah, we got a high potion here. Should be quite a few new enemies here. Okay, we get ourselves a crazy pot. Crazy pot! These guys, I believe, can confuse you, if I recall correctly. Oh yeah, I should probably go over their stats really quick. So, Crazy Pot, they are level 45, ghost type, no strengths or weaknesses, level 34, or sorry, level 34, 34 gold, 34 experience, 58 gold, and they can drop magic jars. Magic jars, what they do is they heal your MP by 10, I believe. So it's just like a little bit of an extra bump, nothing crazy. I won't grind for him, that type of thing. So anyway, Lufia gained a level. Oh, that was a really good stat bump. And she learns the deflect spell. All right, let's take a look at that. Deflect prevents monster magic, so yeah, we can. It's a. Remember when we first played the game, we learned bounce that hit groups. This one hits a specific enemy. So if you know an enemy has a spell, you can cast it on them to. Well, if it works. If it doesn't work, then you know you're kind of hosed in that regard. But if you do that, you can. Let's see, I think I want to go down. Oh, we got a new enemy here, Will-O-Wisps. They have a low, high defense, so it takes a lot to smack them, so we'll try to do them. Will-O-Wisps, they're from, I think, Irish culture, if I remember correctly. They usually lead you to doom or death, or whatever it is. Will-O-Wisps, they have 33, ghost types, no strengths or weaknesses. 37 experience, 36 gold, and no drops. And yeah, they're susceptible to magic, but they got high defense. So if you physically attack them, they'll resist. So that's our probably hit strength on Aguro since it took some damage. We'll go over everywhere else here in a second. I'm just going for the least resistance treasures right now. So all right, not too bad. Just more ghost types. Yeah, it's called the Ghost Cave. So yeah, too bad we don't have any ghost type weapons. Oh well. What can you do about that? So, you know, I'm trying to think for a second. So, yeah, it's kind of weird how it's always weird in certain RPGs where they add types for enemies and stuff like that, yet you can't actually take advantage of it. So it's like, why even have the type? Oh, we got some new enemies here. Sword spooks, and what's the other time? Flame spook. Well, I mean, I guess they're telling you what they are. So wait, how can a ghost be made out of swords? That doesn't make sense. Sword spooks are 50. We got 50 experience, ghost type, no strengths or weaknesses. 30 experience, 45 gold. They can drop scimitars, so that'd be nice if they could get them to drop it, but it's low chance. So, flame spooks. They are 54 ghost type. They are weak to ice and water. no resistances. They 39 experience, 53 gold, and they don't drop anything. So yeah, if I could get the them, let's see. Well, it'd almost be better just might as well just do that smack them. Although it'd probably be better just to use do on the swords. And they can cast spark. Ow. Yeah, look at that damage that does to Aguro. Oof. Yeah, Aguro, you and your low magic resistance. Oh well. You'll heal afterwards. Alright. Let's let's go with a quick heal here before we continue on. So, oops. Yeah, even the strong spell's not giving it. Oops. Well, that was it. Great. Okay. Well, let's go in this section here. We get ourselves a monster ring. All right. Well, that doesn't really do anything. What does it do? Well, what it does is it raises your. I'll have to look it up again, but I believe it raises your encounter rate. Okay. Yeah, we're getting whittled down, but we're fine, I think. All right, Guro gained a level from that. Yeah, could be better. I mean, although HP and strength is really the stats that are really important. Oh yeah, the Will-O-Wisp, I forgot to mention, they can cast Plasma, which is basically the flash spell for enemies, which can hurt quite a bit. Yeah, we're running out of HP or MP for healing and stuff like that, so. Alright, here we get a Ghost Ring. What that does is it improves your, basically allows you to do more damage to ghost types while having it equipped. It's not really that. I can almost one-shot a lot of stuff in here, so it's almost not really worth equipping. That's something to consider. Oh yeah, I think I want to skip this room for now. So let's see. Yeah, I think I want to hold off into that. Let's see. Well, maybe I will equip the Ghost Ring on and give it to, and then give Aguro the Power Ring. Okay, alright. I'll hold off on going through that spot there here in a second. So, alright, here we get 500 gold pieces. And then we're gonna go up here. Yeah, equipping the Ghost Ring is better because giving Aguro the Power Ring, now I can one-shot everything. So yeah. Alright, Vol gained a level for that. Not a bad level. Yeah, I ran into like 3 Will-O-Wisps and they all cast Plasma at me. Ouch. I have to start I usually like using Vol's or your MC's magic first before Lufia's, because we're using her for. Oh, we ended up getting a magic jar. I might as well use that on well, we'll hold off on that for a second, but yeah, usually I'm using most of my magic for Lufia for actually attacking and everything like that. God, those sword spoofs kept attacking her instead. Ow. Then we get a miracle here. Oh, those magic pots got me with all their magic. Yeah, they can cast a lot of magic spells on us. And ow. Okay, wait. Well, we got a couple magic jars. I was gonna sell them, but I was like, nah, I'll just use them. Give me a little bit of extra. Okay, they give you 15. I could swear they only gave you 10 AP. Maybe I was misremembering. So, anyway. Still, it helps. Oh, ouch. This place is really whittling me down, but nothing we can't handle. So, and I do have those bombs. Although I'm getting a lot of magic jar drops, so it's not too bad. But yeah, the reason I have a lot of bombs is, God, Jiminy Christmas, they all attacked Vol with like freaking flash spells. Ugh. Well, I didn't say this place was easy. Okay, maybe you can get a random amount of magic from it, so. If you want to deflect those spells back at the monsters, that would or prevent from attacking. That'd be great. Oh boy. All right. Anyway, let's go up here. Let's see. I want to go. I think I want to go up. Let's see. Look at my notes here. So. I always forget on this part. Let's see. I want to go up. Oh man, starting to run out of MP here. Although I could be using. Oh, Luffy gained a level from that. Well, nice, really good MP growth. I mean, I could technically be using Sweet Waters if I really have trouble here, especially if I want to leave. But anyway, here we get Chain Cloth. This is why I didn't want to buy one for Lufia, because we were going to get one eventually. Let's see, give that to her. Alright, let's see. Yeah, head back out. Alright, oh boy. And what do we got? One more magic jar. Yeah, I might have to go back to town and yeah, I might have to go back to town here pretty soon. Maybe I should have bought some more potions. Oh well. Don't I have a high magic too? Yeah, I have a couple high magics for Lufia, so actually, I'll use that on her right now. Give her a little extra. Let's see, did I want to go down here yet? No, I didn't want to. Sorry, I was thinking. Oh wait, no, I want to go. I want to go down here. Yeah. I was thinking for a second. I was like, do I want to go down this way yet? So no, I do. Right. Hold on. No. There's a treasure I missed. Dang it. I'm trying to be efficient at this, so you know. Yeah, the magic jars can. I forgot to mention, the magic jars can cast like chill and like spark and all these other like spells. So it's really bad for Aguro here. Hey, we want to get an escape there. Yeah, I might have to use that here pretty soon. Like I said, we're running out of juice. So, yeah, let's head down this way. Almost done with the episode, so. The reason why I wasn't, I still had to use items because we were like running out, but we were gonna get a restore, but I was trying to like, you know, trying to find a good spot to figure out like utilizing it, so. I wonder if I should have just headed straight here first. Probably should have instead of using all those items, but yeah, now you can just, if you really want to, you can just grind here for magic and restoratives and stuff like that. Yeah, probably should have headed here first, so that way I wouldn't have had to use all my items and stuff. But I don't really mind doing that. It's not that big of a deal. So let's head down here. We're almost done. As I said, this is a good spot to. Anyway, we get a wood shield here, so we already had give that to Aguro. That's why I didn't buy another wood shield. All right, there should be a treasure over this way. Yep. Here we get a high magic. Yeah, I've been using high magic, but like I said, I've got plenty. Well, plenty, but I've got, now that we have this healing spot here, now I don't worry about it too much, so. Yeah, I'm gonna go and run through this again. Gotta do it every time, man. Alright, let's go down here, get some more treasure chests. Oh, Vol gained a level from that battle, and we learned the poison spell. Aguro gained a level. Didn't learn any magic, of course. Anyway, we got another high magic here. Poison spell obviously puts the. Oh no, that cures poison. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, this game's weird when it comes to. Whoops. This game's weird when it comes to description. Yeah, it's an antidote. Why wasn't it called antidote or cure or something? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Beats me. Then we get the second dragon egg, and we get attacked. I guess I'll leave this in. But I was like, what? We get attacked for. It must have been one of those where the spot activated the treasure, but I pressed the A button just fast enough to where it didn't. Like it didn't recognize the, it stopped the attack segment on me. So, but yeah, anyway, that's the second dragon egg in the game. All right, let's go back here. Get one more treasure. This would lead back to, now that we got that healing spot, I'm not so afraid of this place now. But anyway, we got a speed potion here. Like I said, save that for later. All right, we head back to the healing spot. I might as well while we're here. Let's get one more go on it before we head out. So, and once again, heal. All right, but what awaits us in the Hope Cave? Dang it, game! I was about to have my outro. Well, I'll show this just because I can kill these guys pretty easily with a do spell. You really like just like hosing me, don't you, game? Look at that! Ow! Good thing I'm near a healing spot. Yeah, the full power of a will-o-wisp, you just let them just go all ham hog on you. Good thing it was near the save point here. So, or not save point. Near this point here, so. Let me heal once again. Okay, well, I was gonna do my outro, but no, the game didn't want me to. So is there truly hope in the Hope Gem? Can we save Reina? Can Mark be the hero that she wants to be? And what about the town of Medan with this whole hope situation? Hopefully our hopes don't get shattered. But find out what happens next time in the next episode of Lufia and the Fortunes of Doom! Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.